And now last speaker on behalf of the political groups, Mr. ARIEV. You have the floor.
While we're sitting here, dear colleagues, just 2 hours ago was a powerful DDoS attack on WAB, one of the famous Ukrainian news site. So this issue raised by Mr. Franken and this report are extremely in time and very important. Let me only remind you some current events that happened during last years that show us that the huge increasing of cyber attacks happens in European Union and all around the world. Just from Ukrainian websites, news, NGOs was attacked by sources from hackers from Russia. The same was happened to Baltic states, to website of German army website. United States forces website was also attacked by Syrian hackers. ISIL groups attacked French TV, Le Monde 5 and other from that groups. But very interesting investigation was made by French newspaper L'Express. They investigate the sources of attacks. And they found one very interesting digital signature, Pound Storm, that appears in numerous attacks against United States websites, American journalists, against Russian opposition, organization in Poland and Ukraine. And they found that these attacks was very active in 2014 and 2015. These attacks was made on behalf of Islamistic State, but deep researches showed that tracks follows to the group of Russian programmers and admins called Art28, and it was confirmed by Japanese company Trade Micro, which specialized to the investigation of cyber crimes. Dear colleagues, this report consists of a number of recommendations for improving the current legal framework on cybercrime, including the drafting additional protocols to the Council of Europe Convention on Cybercrime and suggestions for non-legal measures. One of the key elements of any cybercrime government strategy should be increased to resilience of society in light of an internet infrastructure that is vulnerable to attacks. It implied not early warning and quick response system, but also the effects of attacks on critical infrastructure. And last cyber attack to Lithuanian electric power plant shows that it's now a threat to all of us. Dear colleagues, who can prevent from the wish of cyber terrorists to attack airport or a railway system? It can cause a huge number of victims. So proposals in Mr. Franken's report for increasing of cooperation between governments, for new development of cyber defense is very important. And I call all of you to support Mr. Franken's report. Thank you.